Hello, Maurieo Vlogs number 317, Peachy. Hello, welcome. Well, it's one of my favourite times of the year. Golden Queen Peach season. I love the Golden Queen Peach. And my lovely wife has bought me some Golden Queen peaches, which my webcam is trying desperately to focus on. But yeah, so I've got one here with me. They're beautiful. I love Golden Queen peaches. I always have. They've played quite a significant part in my life, I suppose. Peaches was a big standard on for puddings. Tin of peaches, Golden Queens usually. Very good canning peach. My parents used to, I don't know how they got them, whether friends sent them or they used to get cases of peaches sent from the Hawke's Bay, and they would bottle them and put them into AG jars, preserving and what have you, and then we would have peaches all through the year, stored away in shelves and things like that. So they were a big part of childhood and the associated melee that would ensue when preserving was done in the preserving pan. Trying to make an extra dollar here or there, or eke out a thing when peaches were cheap. I loved Golden Queen peaches, and I always have. And now the Golden Queen peach season is upon us. My lovely wife buys lots of peaches for me. Sometimes you can get they're not always good. You've got to be a bit careful. You can get a bit of a batch that are not up to standard, but generally they're pretty good. Our neighbours, I have a funny story about the Golden Queen peach. Our neighbours used to have a Golden Queen peach tree, or it was on the neighbouring property, and they were a little bit, they'd be good on one side and maybe a little bit difficult on the other, but nonetheless they had this tree there. I was always reluctant to jump across and grab the pinch one, but if I could entice one over to my side of the property, well, that was fair game. So at the time I'd had the spouting off the house, so if you can imagine, I had these long bits of spouting. So I held up the spouting in my hand like this out in front, and I got it under the Golden Queen peach, and I wriggled it under the peach so that it rolled down to the spouting. But I had the I got it going there, and it got a lot of excitement, and as the peach was rolling down the spouting, I realized that I had it aimed directly at the crown jewels. So the Golden Peach came down and whack, and it sort of debilitated me for a while as I recovered from the shock. I finally picked up the peach, and only to find that it was good on the one side, but the other side not so good. So yes, that was my foray into, obviously karma played a part in my Golden Queen peach recovery exercise. Clearly was trying to tell me something that I shouldn't be pinching the neighbour's peaches. Anyway, moving right along to the background, this guy here, pretty big in New Zealand peach industry, or he was. He passed on quite some time again, a time ago, but his name features prominently on in New Zealand Golden Queen peach history, and in fact continues on today in some Golden Queen peach products. So who is this guy? Quite an interesting guy. Had a horse that won the Melbourne Cup actually back in the day. So yeah, who is this New Zealand icon? Perhaps better known for another product that still sells worldwide today with his name on it. So if you can name who this guy is in the comments below, that would be bloody marvellous. Now, yesterday's little challenge was Fun Times. What movie is this scene from? And of course it's from Hot Tub Time Machine. And Moz, the movie buff, sort of got that one pretty smartly. Yeah, Hot Tub Time Machine. So well done, Moz. That was pretty good. So let's just head back to today's challenge as to who this guy here is, or what this caricature represents of this icon of the New Zealand peach industry. So if you could, just put his name in the comments below. Now I want to thank everybody for their marvellous support of my channel, for their liking, their subscribing, and their commenting. You're doing an excellent job. The weekend's upon us. It's a Friday evening. So once I've put this video to bed, I'll be working on Web Crap of the Week. So keep an eye out for that. I'm not sure whether Steroid Dad's up to live stream this week. I'm got quite a little bit of work on, and got a big job on the next day on the Sunday, which I'll be vlogging about, no doubt. So I might give Steroid Dad a wee bit of a rest, but you know, who knows, he may make an appearance around about 12 midnight New Zealand time on Saturday when peak steroid hits, but we'll just have to wait and see what's happening in that regard. So all good. Cheers. See you.